Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator, actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. We could actually use some sound. There we go. Piercing and spectral. Not going to cheat, I just want to see if I can. I can. Okay, so I can cheat on this challenge. Not going to, I just wanted to make sure I could. But we're not going to. Wait a minute. We're playing the delete this challenge. You're telling me this combination of mods makes it where we don't get TM Trainer as a default, so it breaks some of the challenges? I mean, obviously the stage is still a little bit more randomized than it would have been normally. But we're not getting TM Trainer. So that aspect of the game is broken. And then it's like we're playing the delete this challenge, and what the fuck? I don't feel like you're an appropriate first level boss, sir. Okay, well, first things first, we're going to change music. Restart. Oh, turn first person view back on. Now let's see what happens if I spawn rock bottom now. No matter what it is, it's glitchy items. That gave me an all-around stats up. Ha! External item descriptions still work with TM Trader. Random bricks. Is that a Vampire Survivors thing? We're just going to throw a few more TM Trainer items in here.
Bruh.
Just so we can have TM Trainer be more of a right-away thing. Did we just crash? I think we crashed. Luckily, I have music for that. Drink some Mountain Dew. So, outro of this. In the previous episode, we tried playing a normal run, air quotes normal, with like 85 mods on. Mainly Deep Laboratories and Fiend Folio fighting each other out. One, TM Trainer is not a natural item that is in effect in Challenge 45, and that's the whole point of that challenge, though it still has a more randomized start for... So that means with this mod combination, TM Trainer just gives you a different aesthetic for the backgrounds, but you don't actually get the TM Trainer effects. You have more of a standard, normal run? Huh. But like I said, if you guys know any mods that would be good to add to this, or to also showcase, but I guess mobile TM Trainer is cause, because like I said, in the last video we got to see like Fiend Folio bosses and Deep Laboratory bosses sort of fighting it out for their spawn rate. You know, that percentage chance they're going to... Showed a time at the Cacophobia boss, but honestly there's a video about a dozen parts before that that was a better display of that, but you can't see the eyeballs of part of the one stage in the first person view. So how much of that is actually noticeable on the... Nope, okay. So maybe I shouldn't have spawned multiple TM Trainer items. But it's just interesting to know how that the Delete This challenge works like that. Was hoping for something a little bit more of a broken build sort of situation, but we can always come back to it, I guess. I just have to be more restrained in how much TM Trainer I use. I guess the main question of this is, are there any challenges you would like to see me hop into with the combination of mods that I currently have? Any certain things to do with certain characters? Any things you would want me to spawn a room full of? Even though, keep in mind, I might have to change some mods around in order to get choices. Like, I can only select for monsters or enemies and bosses out of Deep Labs, but stuff from, like, Base Repentance or Retribution or Epiphany, Anti-Birth, Fiend Folio, Filbert, that stuff can still spawn. It just, I can't select from it in this situation. That's Huh. So yeah, that's the question, everyone. What mods would you recommend considering, or other games on Steam? Though more than likely I'll wait till the game's on sale to buy it. Aside from that, out of all the challenges, like there's a lot of challenges. I showed them off in a previous video. I was showing off all the mods, I think it's the all the mods video is like 2 minutes long or something, I think. Yeah. And like I said, I know there's other mods I can get off Steam Workshop. But yeah, just let me know what other mods would you guys like to see on Isaac. Would you like to see me do more normal runs? And I don't mean like the way this run turned out before the crash. I mean, the previous video, I started messing around with the rules mod with stuff with floor changing and bosses and just seeing what I could do with certain things. Sort of like watch Lunar D8 struggle how to learn how to use something. But yeah, just one, what mods would you like to see on Isaac? What would you like me to see me do with the mods I currently have on here? What challenges would you like me to, even if it's a challenge I already beat? I can always test out and just see how it, or I can just play more normal runs. Like just the normal, just, you know, start a run and just play it as is. So just, or there's other games on Steam worth trying. This sounds kind of like the Lagoon of Kyros from Final Fantasy VIII. It's not. These are songs from a PS4 game. I will say this. If this game were available on Steam, I would definitely do a Let's Play of it. But it's not. It's a great game. 100%. I have a Platinum trophy for it. Though, I think I last actually legitimately played it years back. I think I Platinumed it like 4 years ago. It's a great game. I had a lot of fun with it. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing right now, Lunar? I'm enjoying nostalgia! It's like, why aren't you playing more Isaac? Well, it's because the game's crashed, and I can't uncrash the game without properly closing the game with the, report Isaac problem bullshit, and that will definitely stop OBS, at which point the video is over. And on the one hand, like, oh, you should be talking. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like spacing out listening how awesome the music is. Rest assured, should this game ever be on Steam, I will absolutely let's play it. Because it skirts the line between ecchi and hentai, just enough that it'd be okay to show on YouTube. It's kind of like the Bestia mod. I have the Not Safe for Work mod, but I can't actually show that one, but I can show you the normal Bestia mod on YouTube. I just can't show you the one with, nipples and stuff. And even then, I don't really think tits count as nudity. It's not like there's cocks and vaginas everywhere, where it's actual sex. It's like, oh, it's just jiggly boobs. Then again, I made the joke before. Like, would Twitch ban me if I had a YouTube VTuber model and I had cock jiggle physics? Like, if I was a VTuber and my cock had jiggle physics, would Twitch be upset at that? Or would I need like a background of like a inner tube or a hot tub or something in the background? I'm just being a dick making jokes. Make some Mountain Dew. I still have yet to get back to Cyberpunk. Never really played that game all the way through just because it kept crashing, because it's just a base PS4, so it just keeps not working. I will say this music is awesome. Maybe in the future, because granted, you guys can ask if you actually want me to keep listening to the Deep Space Laboratories music or whatever. But I think I'd rather just listen to this music in the background when I play more of this. Though, I think I'll make one more video of this, the Vampire Survivors mod, with all these mods. But I think in the future, like if I do play some of the challenges and stuff, unless you guys want to hear the music from the game, and even then, like I said, I'll make the decision based on what I want to do. But I at least want to hear people's suggestions. Do you want to see a certain challenge? Do you want to see a certain path in the game? Do you want to see a new mod? Is there another game on Steam that you think would be interesting to see? I promise nothing. Absolutely. That's the only thing I promise. I promise that I promise nothing. I'm just going to do whatever I feel like doing. And at the end of the day, whatever I do in Isaac or any game is based off of, am I having fun? Is it something I find an interest in? Is it some way me expressing something, either how I feel or think, or just, hey, what if I combine this mod and this mod? I will say this. I really like this music. It's kind of like the Sega Genesis video. I'm like, I'm holding everyone in suspense, but what suspense is there? It's probably going to be shared in the next video. But absolutely, if this game's ever... Though I do remember there were a couple paths. What was odd, though, is this. I think the hardest thing to get for that Platinum achievement, the final thing I had to do, was the absolute worst ending you can get. Because there's a way to get, like, the absolute worst game over. and it is the hardest thing to do. And there's like 100 variations of... Oh, right, I forgot that. When you click on certain things, you see the anime character with jiggle physics. Like I said, I'm just saying... This game is the second best visual novel ever made. Now, the first best is a horror game. The third best is a sort of sci-fi detective drama. The second best is a sort of dating sim slash... Well, no, I'm making it sound like Data Live. Which, I mean, Data Live's not a bad game either. That's actually a really good game. I played the Data Live series. I had a lot of fun with that. I actually do enjoy visual novels. Now, if I was rating those visual novels, you know, obviously the horror one is Raging Loop. That's vampires and, I mean, not vampires, werewolves in Japan sort of thing. Number 3, you know, that was AI Somnium Files. Number 4 would actually be Deathmark. I'm actually struggling to think of any other visual novels off the top of my head right now, but yeah, visual novels can be a lot of fun. It's just sometimes there's a... I played The Letter. I try to play that as fast as possible, and that took like 80 plus hours. Oh my god. Now this stuff there's like 20 different versions of. Oh, right, there's like a ton of first opening theme, second opening theme, and then happy ending themes for depending on which character you were talking about, and then just all sorts of insert songs. And the art for this game, absolutely awesome. As I scroll between characters, and each time they appear on screen, their tits respond to jiggle physics. Then, of course, the faces are drawn so well that they emote. Like, it's... I feel like we wind up having, like, AI VTuber. Like, it's almost like what it is. Like, the art style of these characters is like... It came out, I think, before VTubers really existed. Because I don't remember what year VTubers started to exist, period. But, like, the way these characters are shown in this game, it's like your visual novel consists of you talking to VTubers. Though, I'll say this. When this game came out, it's a PS4 game. When this game came out, I think what I'm looking at right now, I'm just going to exit out of the... Did you guys hear that? But yeah, over here we got start, load, album, tips, secret, sound, chart, and option. We were in sound. I still need to try to learn Japanese. Yeah, it's like looking at these character models. It's literally like a VTuber model used for a visual novel. And I think at the time this game came out, I think these models from the game are actually more advanced and more realistic than any VTuber model that actually existed on YouTube back then. Let me get the game case. Okay, so the title of the game is Song of Memories. It's rated M. It's by Future Tech Lab. There's also a DICO company and P-Cube. P-Cube does a lot of visual novels. The bag says, a timeless tale of love at the end of the world. And here's the thing. This is one of those games that does a genre change. This is called Song of Memories. It's an amazing visual novel. And I'll say this. It does not show any nipples. And there are no sex scenes. And there are no... You're not going to see a vagina or a butthole or nipples or any of that stuff. Or any actual sexual acts. You will, however, have some innuendos made and people wearing skimpy clothes. Or people being technically naked, but their nipples are hidden by fog. But I'll say this. When this game... Right, I was looking at this with... labels covering that up. Find true love before the apocalypse strikes. Slay monsters in this rhythm action. By the way, the rhythm game of it, you can actually skip or turn off completely. Because the rhythm game is... You can change the difficulty. You can either make it very simplistic, you can make it normal, you can make it incredibly hard and complicated. You can also change how often you get it. So if you wanted to, you can make it where the whole game is just constant rhythm game, and it's hard as balls. Or you can make it super easy and barely even an inconvenience. Or you can just turn it off completely, and it just isn't an issue. But I can't see the date game came out because it's covered by a sticker. Anyway, I will probably just find some videos on this to share in the playlist after this video, because like I said, I have a platinum trophy in this game. It is a great game. It came out in a year of the past that when did this game come out? Google powers activate. Google. Where is Google? Everyone's like, please, why are you failing at internet? I'm like, it's what I do best. Song of Memories. But like the Data Live series was pretty good too. No, I haven't played that in like years and years and years and years. So, what do you mean complete scenario on Steam? I checked Steam. There was no Song of Memories on Steam. Google, why is your first thing telling me that it exists on Steam? Okay, we're back to Steam. My knee is itchy. Okay! What do you mean there's DLC? That being said, I'm adding this to the wish list. Absolutely! Hell yes! Though I do know that it has been a while since I played this game. Okay, so this... Yay! Thank you! The release date is shown on the Steam page! Thank you! So I've added it to the wish list. But the current price tag is $40. I am not spending $40 on a game that I'm literally holding the case for, for the PS4 copy. But I do want to do a Let's Play of it. It's barely permissible on YouTube because it's not technically nudity or hentai. Though if you read its tags over here, sexual content, anime, casual, adventure, visual novel, dating sim, single player, nudity, story rich, great soundtrack, romance, cute, mobile endings, atmospheric, choices matter, drama, 2D, animation, modeling, simulation, and strategy. But yeah, absolutely. What's this all DLC stuff? Just soundtrack stuff? Okay, maybe interesting. But I'm not paying full price. So I'm going to wait till it's on sale. But yeah, currently they want $40. I'll tell you this, it's a good game, but even if you've never played the game before and you don't have a copy, $40 is too much. Do not spend $40 on this game. It is not worth $40. It is the second best visual novel ever made, but you can get it for cheaper. Wait for it to be on sale. The only time I would say pay full price on Steam is if the game just came out. Or, you know, you just really, really want to play the game. Or it's a game that won't go on sale. But usually, the only time you play full price is the game just came out. Because you're not going to get... At most, you might get 10% off when a game first releases. But, okay, let's see. I've added it to the wish list. So when it's at least... I'll say this. It has to at least be 50+% on sale. If it says like 35% off, no, not buying it. But if it's at least 50% off, I'll pick it up for $20. This is an amazing game. Granted, I have not played it since I bought it, which was probably 2019. Because apparently this game came out on February 28th of 2018. I know I played this game not too long after it came out. So it was either late 2018 or very early 2019 that I played this game. And honestly, I think it'd be more like... I think it was probably around December of 2018 that I played this game. So it's 2023 now, but it's early. So technically, if it goes on sale in the next couple months, it'll be like... It's 4.5 years ago that I played this game last. Now, that being said, there are sometimes I'll just turn on and listen to the music casually. Because the music is fucking awesome. Other games, like AI Somnium Files, great game. I do enjoy some anime too. Lately been watching some One Punch Man. So, Season 2. So that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, like this game came out in 2018. And I think at the time, the models in this game are higher quality than any VTuber that existed at the time. Now that being said, it is now March 29th of 2023. Some of the VTuber model... Is my phone going off? It is. Hold on. Can't see the phone from here. Still can't see. Unavailable. Great. No idea who that is. I'll probably check that voicemail here in a bit. As you guys can hear me very well like that. But yeah, the text over here talking about the game. A next-generation romantic adventure game with a story focused on songs and ultimate decision-making. In addition to a massive scenario that takes place in an academy, this game features over 40 hours worth of voices played by an all-star cast of voice actors. Now, if I remember right, obviously it's got English, but I think everything's voiced in Japanese. Unless it's... Yeah, full audio is still in. Now, apparently the subtitles and interface can be in simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and French. Though, of course, I'm going to be using English, because I don't know how to speak anything else, even though I have an interest in other languages. I still need to try to learn Japanese. It's just how... I am still struggling with it. It is so... And plus, I mean, I hardly do it much at all. I tend to put it off. I just tend to be busy with a lot of things. But I'm trying to play certain games and all that. But I do want to try to learn Japanese, mainly for the selfish reason of wanting to sing Japanese anime songs in Japanese. But, yeah, so I don't know how to speak Japanese. But I was like, how do kids learn Japanese when they're younger in Japan? Like, the hiragana itself is like 81 symbols. I mean, English alphabet only has 26. And even then, even if you learn all 81 letters of the alphabet for Japan, that's just the hiragana to make the sounds. And then you also have all the kanji. Dear goodness. It's just like... And just... I'll say this. It is overwhelming and it is a bit daunting. And I'm not sure about my capacity to ever actually learn Japanese, or really any language. But that's kind of funny. I mean, I took 3 years of Spanish back in high school. Got straight A's. I mean, heck, when I graduated high school, I had straight A's, 4.0, graduate honors diploma. Heck, I took classes like calculus and physics and chemistry, and I aced all of them. Though, honestly, I don't think I could remember how to do any of that, and I don't think I could relearn it. Like, all that stuff I could do back then with calculus and physics and all those advanced maths, like trigonometry, actual chemistry equations. I think looking back, it might have been a better idea. Like, if I could have gone to... what if I had tried to do, like, a... sort of a chemistry major or a biology major, or some combination of the two. Maybe if I had... when I got out of high school, maybe if I had gone to college for, some mixture of biology or chemistry or something, maybe that would have been good. I don't know. But nowadays, 1, I'm kind of too old for that shit. 2, I'm not as smart as I was back then, and even then, I mean, I was just some kid who could do some math. I don't want to make it sound any more than it was. It was just, okay, I got good grades and I could do math. And even then, like I said, I don't remember how to do any of it. Like I said, I took 3 years of Spanish. Spanish 3 consisted of, the essay was writing improv essays, to where you had to write a 500-word essay in Spanish, and it was improv, so you didn't know what the topic was beforehand. So you had to write a 500-word essay in like 20 minutes. And so you're improving a story, and you're writing it in another language. Which I could do back then. I actually was able to do that. And I conjugated everything correctly, which is kind of crazy looking back at, because I don't remember any Spanish at all. I've completely forgotten all of it. And I don't think I'm capable of relearning it. Then again, I really just don't have an interest. I think the only reason I took Spanish is because it was literally the only class my school could offer. It was Spanish or nothing. That was the only foreign language that... I mean, heck, if you took all the teachers in my entire school system, from the grades of the earliest grade of little kids to those of graduating school, the only second language any of the teachers knew was Spanish, and that was maybe 2, the ones that actually taught Spanish classes. Aside from that, not even the teachers knew a foreign language at all, of any language. So, I don't know. Main point being is, that might have been a different path to have chosen, but, that's not here or there. That's way in the past, and that's not something that can be changed. And even then, even if I were to try to do that sort of stuff again, I don't think I'd be capable of understanding it anymore. Whether it's trying to do some of that advanced science stuff or math stuff, or just the idea, like, I still want to try to learn another language. Like, I find other languages in general very interesting. The same with, like, I like to read books of actual world history, and I like to read books of stuff like World of Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons and light novels. That's kind of the problem with me. I made the joke in the SCP Containment Breach video that you can't put things in front of me for me to read. It's like I had to keep writing from the giant peanut monster, SCP, I think 107, 117 or something, and I kept wanting to read everything. But yeah, I don't think anything's overly to where... And I'll say this. Oh, about this game. There's more to read about it. Precious moments that can never return. Although there has been a global pandemic due to an unknown virus. This reminds me of something. What, you guys mean the real world? No. Though here's the thing. This game was released on February... Here's the thing, guys. This game, Song of Memories, was released on February 28th, of 2018. Description of the game. Although there has been a global pandemic due to an unknown virus, the protagonist spends his days happily surrounded by 6 beautiful classmates. Little does he know the fate that awaits him. The common route, which is the first half of the game, is filled with plenty of happy and romantic events. Enjoy happy moments with the heroines. Over 100 common events, including dates and a swimming pool event. An epic, fully animated adventure game. Like I said, your characters in the game that you see, they're like VTuber models. But it's February 2018, so actual start. So this game came out over 5 years ago. So Song of Memories came out over 5 years ago. When this game came out, the models in this game, I think, were more advanced than any VTuber model in existence. Nowadays, I mean, look at certain VTuber models, like take Tricky or Shy Lily, or a lot of the other VTubers like them, where you see what goes into their rigging, but then again, many of them spent a lot for it, though a lot of them started really small and worked their way up with that stuff. But, you know, that's the sort of thing that they actually bothered learning how to do the stuff, and they have a good personality and a lot of charisma when it comes to it. And it's just, I'll say this, at the risk of me sounding, well, sad and pathetic, I enjoy watching their streams. I enjoy listening to the compilations of them reacting to funny videos. It makes me laugh. I know a lot of people would look at me and say, that's kind of sad and pathetic, Lunar. And I'm like, I don't really have a defense. I'm just going to sit here and feel sad. But yeah, the main thing I'm trying to say here is, could you imagine, you know, granted, this requires you to play Song of Memories. But I'm just saying, what if you had because this is a game that has VTuber models, pretty much. What if you made visual novels of this quality, of Song of Memories quality, but you used, like, 2024 VTuber models? You know, models that haven't even been made yet in terms of quality. Then again, it would probably have to be a fucking AAA game to have that much of a... But I don't know. I mean, P-Cube and Emoto are really amazing companies. They can do it, right? Okay, recommended Intel 7, so technically I could run it on this computer. But yeah, I was saying it reminded me of something. Alright, let's read this. An epic, fully animated adventure game. Unlike no other adventure game in the past, this game features the 2D animation tool Emote, which provides full animation in all dialogue scenes and cutscenes, making it feel like you were watching an anime, or essentially a VTuber model. You know, I'm paraphrasing. Additionally, the entire massive scenario is voiced completely, including the protagonist, and features detailed reactions by all the characters, making players want to watch all the lines of dialogue without skipping them. So I think the main thing I'll do, since it's actually voiced by the Japanese voice actors, is when I play the game, I will probably try to stay quiet and just... Because it's not like I've platinumed the game before. Though I do know there were a few things I needed a guide to figure out how to do to get completions. What does all that say over there? Alright, there's adjustment things. Because, like, right now I'm on a menu for the album where you see the characters. And it's like, it's almost like... Because here's the thing, I have VTuber Studio in VRoid because I plan to try to make myself a VTuber model. Now, granted, it's not going to be anything special. It's not even using Blender. It's just basic VRoid, so I'll just have a VTuber model that can function. And it's not like I'll ever get a updated version because most of the time even if I do get a functioning VTuber model, I probably won't use it very often. And even then, it's not like there's a reason for me to invest anymore in it, just because, one, at least this version of doing VRoid, VTuber, that's free. You can get the stuff off the Steam. I got both VTuber Studio and VRoid, creation stuff. All of it off of Steam for free. It's completely free download. And, well, yeah, I can't really see myself spending a bunch of money on anything just because, one, I'm not even sure how much I would even use VTuber model, and two, well, this is never going to be a career for me. I'm never going to have my channel monetized, and again, I don't know why YouTube would ever want to monetize me. I'm never going to have any sponsors or Patreon or a super chat or anything like that, so this is not going to be a career for me. I don't want it to be a job. I'm never going to make a single cent off of this channel, off of the name Lunar D8. I'm just a random guy who likes rambling at his computer. This is, well, right now it's me rambling at the Steam page with a frozen screen of the Binding of Isaac game while I stare at a sexy anime girl. Right now, Akira. She's wearing her official dress outfit. It's a, I guess what's the best way to describe it as a fancy sort of outfit, like a professional sort of thing. Think like a gentleman's suit, but one, feminine, two, almost like a military government sort of outfit, but feminine and sexy, and with, I guess the best way to describe it is, imagine like Final Fantasy. She's got like a belt loop sort of thing that goes sideways across her hip in a way that's not really how belts work. Same way some stuff with her sleeves on her hand where it's just above her wrist. Technically, it's not functional. It's kind of like the outfit Cloud Strife and Squall wear. They're not, or say Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. The outfits aren't really functional, kind of like a gunblade. Doesn't mean I wouldn't want an actual gunblade. Granted, I would never ever hurt anybody, but it's I would definitely go to a cosplay event dressed as Squall or Zidane or Cloud. I'm just saying, what if I could dress up as any anime character? Like I said, I think I've described it before. The best way to describe my personality is the Dragon Ball Z Potara fusions. Take Sailor Moon from, the anime Sailor Moon, and Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Hakusho, combine them. So, Sailor Moon plus Yusuke Urameshi. That's my personality. Or, take Astolfo, a Dragon Ball Z Potara earring fusion of Astolfo and Jack Hanma. Yeah, so fuse the personalities of Sailor Moon or Yusuke Urameshi. Fuse the personalities of Astolfo and Jack Hanma. Or do a Dragon Ball Z Potara earring fusion. And honestly, this is probably the most accurate one of all. Do a Dragon Ball Z Potara earring fusion of Krona from Soul Eater and Vash from Trigun. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of characters you could probably talk about like that. I watch a lot of anime, and I can think of easily a couple dozen other characters from other animes where... But then I think that's true, you watch a movie or anime, you just... I don't know, you get into it, I guess. And you see parts of yourself in it. And you see, yep, that's my personality. Definitely Krona from Soul Eater, that's... Yeah, that's... If you wanted... Just imagine what would happen if you combined the personalities of Krona from Soul Eater and Vash from Trigun. And you'd get me. Then again, I look like the Dragon Ball Z Potara earring fusion of Skeletor and Cthulhu. I'm fat and I'm ugly as fuck. So... I'm also Gandalf, so not an insult to Gandalf. I'm just saying I'm 800 years old. I'm like really, really, really old. I was like born before they invented dirt. But just like, I enjoy this music. I enjoy the voice acting. I enjoy the art. Just even the backgrounds too. But I'm just saying this. This game came out in 2018. Very early 2018. This game technically came out slightly over 5 years ago. Now imagine how, like, see how much VTuber models have improved over the years? Imagine if you made a visual novel based off of the most high-end VTuber stuff that you would have 1 year in the future. Heck, at this point, with all the AI stuff, you can actually have a visual novel that learns and grows with, and then millions of people are just constantly evolving. Okay, that's a little too ambitious. I'm just saying, a visual novel with the most advanced VTuber models, that'd be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, over 30 songs included in the game. This game features over 30 songs within the production. There are 2 opening theme songs and 6 ending theme songs, all sung by a colorful cast of voice actors who play the parts of the heroines. 3D battle system features rhythm game attributes in which you select characters from the fictional girl group Dream For You to create different combinations for the battle songs. Well, that is freaking awesome. And by the way, you know how I said like this reminds me, but yeah, I am going to do a let's play of this. And here's the thing. Like, technically I have started some visual novels. I'll go back to them. Like, there's other visual novels I've started on. I'll try to return to them if you guys want to see them. But, you know, it's more so juggling multiple games and trying to decide what I want to hop into and what I have time for. And a lot of times it's what I'm interested in. But, of course, if somebody's like, hey, can you return to Soul Nomad? Even though that's technically not a visual novel, but it's an awesome game. Well, then I'd be more likely to consider it. But again, at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want. Now, that being said, there are certain games, like AI Somnium Files, or, what is it? Oh yeah, Raging Loop. Like, Raging Loop literally even says in the game, even if you're playing a PS4 version, because I 100% the PS4 version years before I even created my YouTube channel, I platinumed that game as well. And one thing it said is that, you know, because there were people streaming games back then. And it said, if you're going to stream it for your PS4, you know, don't record past a certain point, because they don't want people ruining the story. Though I don't remember any such thing existing in Song of Memories. So, and I've actually seen other people post videos of Song of Memories. So I don't know why you guys would wait to see my Let's Play of it when there's literally people who've played it blind. So that'd be a lot more interesting. But either way, I would still enjoy playing through this game again. Even though I have the PS4 version, and I could just, you know, hop on here anytime and just do anything I wanted. So there's no need for me to buy the Steam version other than just the fact that I would still like to do a Let's Play of it, even though it's more so would just be me just posting a video of me quietly, casually just sitting there enjoying the story. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to buy the game for Steam when it's on sale. At least 50% off. Though if I can get it 80% off, that'd be better. But this does remind me of another game. There was a game called Dark Rose Valkyrie, which was an RPG, a Japanese RPG, which has an interesting art style. Not nearly as good as Song of Memories, but it is an interesting art style. It is a sort of 3D RPG, turn-based game. It's got, like I said, interesting art style, interesting story. It's got some mobile endings. But the battle system is so fucking tedious. There's like 20 different status effects. And it's so hard to level grind. And everything gives you like every status effect. It'd be like playing Final Fantasy VII, but you have a mod where every enemy inflicts every status ailment at all times. And you also only get 1/3 the level of experience you're supposed to. And there's a good chance your enemies will just do more critical damage all the time. I have it on a wish list and I've seen it on sale for half off, but I'm like, I don't want to play it because it's just the combat is so painful. I mean, the art is cool, but it's like it's currently $20, not being on sale. It's also apparently rated M for mature. But let's read the description of that. Dark Ruse Valkyrie. Defend humanity from the Chimera virus as the new leader, Japan's covert military agency, ACID. In Dark Ruse Valkyrie, battle enemies in this real-time combat, action-packed RPG, and investigate your party members to find out and expose the traitor within before it's too late. And I'm pretty sure the traitor, like, your game can have multiple endings, and your game will have traitors. But it's supposed to be randomized, I believe. Came out April 10th, 2018. Okay, this game is by Idea Factory, Compile Heart. About this game. Featuring the talents of the Tales of series, scenario writer Takumi Miyajima, and the Tales of series character designer Kosuke Fujishima, and this JRPG appoints you to lead an elite military force known as ACID, Anti-Chimera Interception Division, to defend humanity from enemies transformed by the mysterious Chimera virus. Fight in real-time battle system alongside your teammates, but don't let your guard down. But yeah. They also have transformations and stuff. Oh, there's more suggestions for visual novels down here. This one has Catgirls. Just going to add it to the wish list. It's currently $40. I actually have seen some of this game before, but it's lots of cute anime girls. But they're battleships. It makes sense, I swear. In the middle of each nation's normal training routine, a joint military exercise was enacted. A select few from each nation were chosen to participate in this rigorous event. But how did this event come to be? Are there other ulterior motives at play? Released in February 13th of 2020. Neat, it's on the wish list, but I'm not paying full price. Can I go back to... Oh right, what were the suggestions for other things? It's now become... Listen to Lunar D8. And that's saying, like, there are certain games that you can't play. Like, I know Persona, and any of the Persona series, you can't really do Let's Plays of very easily without having issues. I mean, heck, a few weeks ago I wound up getting a copyright strike for a video. Like, I posted one video of a game called Punchline. And that game was posted... I think I posted that video over a year ago. And even though, like, normally they're supposed to send me a message requesting me to take it down, but they didn't even do that. It just went straight to a strike. It's like, really? Oh, here's another one. This one's really cool too. But it's hentai. So I won't be Let's Playing this one. I'm also going to wait for it to be on sale because it's too much. $15 for this one. So I'm going to wait for that to be on sale. Came out in 2019. But the story explores reincarnation through several generations as the archdemon continues to spawn, even after the hero vanquished it. Hero is trusted to produce an heir who can put an end to the archdemon once and for all. That's... yeah. Definitely that's going to be graphic hentai, probably. So I can't Let's Play that because YouTube would not be okay with that. The main point I'm saying is this. Like, I can't do an actual Let's Play of Raging Loop. You know, there are people that actually have footage of that now. Online, I guess. I don't know. Huh. Never played the Ulterior Rises series, but stuff looked interesting. I just really haven't had time. Plus, that stuff's really expensive. Like, they want $60. Granted, they probably get it on sale. It's on wish list. But also, that stuff looks like it requires like a really really... Like, I don't think my PS4 can handle that. Like I said, anytime I try to play Cyberpunk, it tends to crash. So I might never actually be able to play that game. Main point, Song of Memories. I will let's play that. If people want me to. I mean, either way, all these games... Well, not Dark Rose Valkyrie, just because that was just a tedious thing to play. Now, this game here, it's hentai, so I'll be playing it on my own, but I can't actually show you guys because it's hentai. I can't show hentai on YouTube. I can show ecchi, but not hentai. You know, YouTube has standards, so I have to at least try to abide by that. I'm just saying, Song of Memories, great game. We may have gotten slightly off topic. So, but just like I said, when this game came out, it was like the models used in the game were more advanced than any VTuber that existed. At all. Nowadays, modern day VTubers here in 2023, some of the models they have and what they do, absolutely insane how much the technology's improved. It'd be interesting to see how it keeps improving. And I'm looking forward to trying to do a little VTuber model myself, but again, not going to be anything fancy or anything, and you know, it's not like it's ever going to be a career. I'm just some guy who likes rambling on his computer, and I'm like, hey, it might be fun just to make a VTuber model. Just because. You know, it could be fun. But I'm not even sure how well that would even work, or even if I could make it work. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm, like, honestly, what little I've spent on the Vroid studio trying to mess with that thing, and of course, it's going to be the most simplistic thing in the world in terms of how much I'm putting into it. You know, it's not like I'm going to have, you know, anything that really, you know, professional. It's just going to be me messing with basic settings of Vroid Studio. It's not like I'm going to be bothering learning Blender or something like that. So technically, it's going to be probably lower quality in terms of even if I were to design things right than the earliest VTuber models that were free. So, yeah, it's going to be very poor quality, but it's going to be the best I can do in terms of everything. Anything you can see about detail, about any kind of quality, it's the best I could do. But the other thing is, a lot of I'm messing with stuff I really don't know what I'm doing, and it's kind of like that first time you try designing a character in a Dark Souls game, and you're like, I want this character to look awesome, and I am doing horrible. I'm just really, really not doing well at designing this. Granted, again, I'll say this, even if somebody were willing to design it for me, I would still tell them no. It's the sort of thing that it's my VTuber model. I want to be the one to design everything with it. You know, and of course there can always be multiple designs, and I can always make new designs in the future. And it's kind of like the thing that, like, say if you're an artist drawing stuff on pen and paper, the more you keep at it, the more you're probably going to get better and better. And even though you'll still have nostalgia and you'll like your earlier work, in terms of you'll also be able to look at your earlier work and see how much you've improved over the years. So, but that implies that I might actually improve. Let's be clear, the only thing that's consistent about this channel is my complete lack of professionalism, and that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with anything, and I'm just some crazy guy that's rambling, and I tend to be annoying to people. I am boring. I can't stay on topic. I can't play video games well, and my singing, well, my voice is epilepsy for years. And like I said, I just like making these videos. It's fun. I like Let's Plays. So, like I said, it's just something I felt like doing. Something I wanted to do. So I did it. And it's fun. I like making these YouTube videos. I still don't know, like, if I were to stream on Twitch, like, what sort of game I would play. Because I do say, if I were to ever stream on Twitch again, it would have to be a game that was a 1600 by 900 resolution. That way, because the main point is that I'm using one single screen. So if I use anything bigger than a 1600 by 900 resolution, well then I can't see chat. Though technically DJ Max Respect works for that, but for what little I've tried of that game, it's a rhythm game, and even on the easiest difficulty setting, I am failing. I am struggling so hard with it. And I'm like, this is the easiest setting. Part of me be like, oh, it would be cool to play the hard setting and see how awesome it is. But it's like, no, I'm playing the easiest setting and I keep getting game overs on the easiest difficulty. I'm like, fuck. I'm not any good at this. And of course, certain games, especially if they require reflexes, if you make the game way, way too small, but at least most of those I can at least get by with 1600 by 900, but yeah. But yeah, so, oh yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea. If you guys know any other visual novels, now keep in mind, if you look at my channel, I've started other visual novels. So, if there's other visual novels that I've started that you want me to try to pick back up, cool. But of course, if you know a great story that I have not played, and that I can actually play the story blind, and actually, enjoy with... Granted, I haven't played into Steins Gate any further, all that stuff. I have other games on my channel. I just... Like I said, it's just sort of like... I tend to be jumping around from game to game. And then, of course, I do real-life stuff, too. So, sometimes it's hard to find time to do anything. And of course, sometimes, stuff can get busy and I just don't have time to record anything. But I'm just saying this. If, I do like recording, so even if I don't have time for recording, I'll usually try to, even though I definitely need to sleep more. I definitely need to try to sleep more. It would actually be very good for my health to actually get some better rest. I'll sip some of my Mountain Dew because that'll totally help with my insomnia. I should not be considering 4 hours of sleep a day a full night's rest. I really need to start forcing myself to sleep 8 or 9 hours a day instead of my usual 3 to 4. Because that is not healthy. But yeah, I'll say this though. The Punchline game, of course, I can't do that because they deleted that video and consider that a copyright strike. So which is at least I have that, at least appealing it. But either way, even if they remove the strike for that, which they should, but obviously I can't play the game. And of course, there's other games that Raging Loop, and it literally says in the game description they don't want you to. So even if I can see other people are posting videos of it and they're not getting deleted for it, I'm not wanting to post videos of a game if the developer of the game doesn't want me to be posting it. Because at the end of the day is this. If the developer of a game doesn't want me to post the videos, then I guess that's understandable. Hell, it'd be kind of regrettable if Ed McMillan's like, yeah, I just don't like your Let's Plays. Delete all your Isaac. I'm like, on the one hand, I feel that's kind of unfair. There's hundreds of people that do Isaac stuff. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, there's some companies that don't like their gameplay being posted on YouTube, and so, in that case, I'm like, okay, I can at least understand that. But it's not like I'm trying to take sales away from it. I'm not making money off it. I'm just like, hey, look, there's a game called Song of Memories. I think it's awesome. I want to share it with everyone, even though I'm doing a really terrible, shitty job of doing that. I don't know, maybe... Then again, I really won't be talking much during that time. I don't know, is there even a point of record... I still have it on the wish list. But it's just I already have every scenario unlocked on the PS4 version. I can literally just pick whatever scene I want to go to. I mean, heck, I can click here and just... And I can just go to, here... I can have any picture, any animation, any event, any movie. So right now the narrator's talking to himself. No voice acting. So there'll be some parts I would have to read. That house is... Okay. The protagonist, I forgot. Like I said, it's been since, like I said, I think it was like at least 4+ years ago since I last played this game. I forgot. I named my protagonist Son Goku. Or, Goku-san. Like, the other way around, because, Japanese. Or English. Whatever. Oh, and I press circle and I get rid of the little dialogue menu. I can just see the background. Let's...
そうか。悪い悪い。でも、電話しただろ。お昼に1回だけじゃん。その後何かあったんじゃないかとか、僕もカノンちゃんも心配。
And like I said, there's some parts here where you're hearing the narrator actually voice it. But of course, there's areas where there's no voice acting, so... Like, here's the main character protagonist, but of course, early on we had several paragraphs of not being narrated.
そんなことよりほら、これ。これは缶詰？乾パンとか缶詰とか。まあ、主に保存食の類だ。とりあえず、疲れたよ。
It's too bad there's no English voice acting for this game. But this is an absolutely amazing game. The main point I bring up about the copyright stuff is just that even though I've already platinumed this game on my PS4, and I can literally click any scenario, any timeline in the game, I'll buy it. I'll buy it again for the Steam. And I'll do a Let's Play. One, if you guys are actually interested. Because obviously I'm not... One, no matter what, I want to buy it. But let me know in the comments. Like, definitely, if you want to see me do a Let's Play of Song of Memories, like, I don't know how well you guys could hear the voice acting just then. But it's amazing voice acting, and I really like the voices. If you would, granted, you could just look up Song of Memories yourself, or just buy it yourself. But if you want, just let me know in the comments. Would you actually want me to do a Let's Play of this game? Even though for the most part, it would just be me sitting there quietly, only talking when there's, dialogue that needs read out loud. Or, of course, are there any of the games that I have already started that you would like to see me try to return to? Or if there's any other visual novels that, I have not played. And yes, maybe games similar to, Song of Memories or the Data Live series. Games like that, I think I would actually be very much the most interested. I think Rhythms 4 Across the Blue or something was something similar to that, and I never really got past part 2 or 3, I think. Like I said, I don't think gaming ADHD is a thing. But it's I tend to jump around from game to game to game. But if there's a particular game you guys want to... I think the best way to keep me playing a game, if you guys actually want to see... Because I'll do what I enjoy the most. And of course, if a story's really engaging like this one, even if I'm playing it a second time, it's absolutely awesome. Now, the issue is this. I don't think the like PCube and stuff would care about posting the story and stuff of this game, especially since the game came out like over 5 years ago. But if like I were to start posting videos of this game, and if the people who developed the game started like posting like sending me messages, like cease and desist notifications via YouTube saying, hey, we don't want you to post any more of this game. Well, if that's the case, then I have to stop. Because obviously if the creators of the game don't want me to continue posting videos of the game, well, then I can't. Because, the creators of the game don't want me to post it. Now, I'll still play it on my own. I just can't record it. And I'll say this. If you know any good games that are not suitable for YouTube, let me know that they are not suitable for YouTube. I'll still tell you thank you for letting me know about them, but then I'll probably just, play them on my own without recording it because, I'm trying to follow the rules and guidelines of YouTube. So obviously I can't, post hentai videos on YouTube. YouTube would not be okay with that. But, and of course, like I said, there are certain games that the creators of the game just don't like that. So, like, when Song of Memories, like right off, I'm not paying $40 for it. Absolutely not. But, when it's on sale, at least for half off, bare minimum. Now, hopefully I would rather get 80% off, but I'm just saying, I want do a Let's Play of it, but I don't know if anyone would actually want to see that. And, of course, even if I did start into it, if I were to get notifications from the developers of the game saying they would rather me not do it, well then I don't have a choice and I have to stop. But me posting a video of a game is me saying, hey, this game is awesome. You should also buy it yourself, but I don't know. I guess the main question is this, that we started at the beginning of this video. Do you guys know any other mods that would be good to try on Isaac? Do you guys know other mods? Do you guys have anything you want to see me do with the mods I already have installed, let alone the additional mods I could install? Are there other games on Steam of any genre? Whether it's a hard platformer, a rhythm game, a hack and slash, an RPG, or I also need to get back to Trails of Sky or something. I haven't played that in a week or two, I think. I'm not sure. And like I said, there's other games I've already started to play you want me to try to return to. The main thing I want to know is, like, I tend to just record whatever I feel like, but of course, if there's something that people are like, hey, we really want to see you play this, Lunar, or hey, can you try to continue more of the story? Yeah, if somebody's actually interested, but honestly, I don't really expect anyone to even be listening to this video at all. Let alone to actually have like, oh, wow, I just listened to this complete fucking dumbass ramble for an hour and a half. I'm going to suggest him to play something so I can listen to more of him? I'm not charismatic. I'm not whatever the opposite of annoying is. I'm not pleasant to listen to in any context, whether the sound of my voice or what I talk about. So, I don't know why anybody would ask for more of me, let alone listen this far in the video. If you did, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. I'm mainly just rambling for my own sake because I'm a selfish bastard, and I basically do most of this just because I just like doing it. If other people enjoy it, that's awesome. That's a great bonus. But I mainly just do it because I just like making these videos, and I like playing games. And a lot of times I'll just go to whatever I'm just thinking of doing that day. And I don't promise any kind of consistency or quality. In fact, I promise the opposite. I promise a complete lack of professionalism. I promise complete lack of consistency. The only thing that will be consistent is a lack of professionalism. And yeah, I certainly don't guarantee to be entertaining or coherent in any way. I'm just some guy doing random bullshit. But yeah, in general, do you guys know any good visual novels? And yes, like I said, maybe I have a little preference for the dating visual novels that are all cutesy and stuff. Heck, I don't think Date A Live even exists on Steam. But I remember that series. I actually did play that in the past. Like way back long ago. It's actually a really cool story. Oh! But so what? So what all? Okay, I'm just going to add that to wish list. That's actually... could have sworn that stuff wasn't even on Steam. So Date A Live Rio Reincarnation. Neat. Neptunia Sisters. That looks interesting. Add that to wish list. Apparently there are a lot of these Neptunia. Four Goddesses Online. Well, seems like a lot of colors. And it's like, wow, the attention span of a fucking oyster. It's like, oh, shiny bright lights. It must be good. Fucking dumbass. Now here's the thing. If I... But didn't they make a lot of games? Is this like a combination of multiple games, or... Two previous entries in the Date A Live series were only available on PS3. Rin Rutopia and Aru Install will be included in Rio Reincarnation. Re-experience the endings of your date's routes in Ryan Utopia and Arusu Install. Okay, so it's 3 games in 1. Okay, so that'd be pretty cool. So that's on the wish list too. But here's the thing. Would anyone actually want to see that? Like, obviously, I do. But... or are there other visual novels you guys would find interesting? I don't know. But of course, again, I can only post such things if YouTube's okay with it, and if the creators of the game are okay with it. Beyond that, between me just playing it casually by myself or actually making a video of it, it really just depends on, do other people actually want to see it? that's the question. Like, it's at that point, there's one, you can already find the videos online more than likely, and two, at that point, it's a visual novel, so you're hearing me read things, so you have to listen to my voice and whatever snarky comment I might have, and a lot of it might just be dead air of us just sitting there quietly listening to Japanese voice actors while we just both try to read the English subtitles of what's being said. It's like, hey, let's enjoy watching Japanese anime with Lunar D8, and, I don't know. And again, like I said, it depends on, is YouTube okay with it? Is the developer of the game okay with it? And, most of all, is the game on sale so I can buy it really, really cheap? Because I'm not paying fucking $40 for either of those things. At most, I'm probably going to, I'm waiting for it to at least be 60%. Absolutely, at least just 50. But 50% off. But more like 60 or 80. If I can get the game for like $10 or $8, like it's 80% off, that's $8. So, yeah, definitely I'll buy it for $8 each of them. But I'm not paying $40. But even then, it's also the question of, would you guys actually want to see those games? Now, I will say this. So there are certain horror games, like Raging Loop is absolutely the best visual novel ever made, but the developers of that game, they're okay with early footage, but they really don't like the idea of anything that's like story sensitive being exposed later on. Like, they're really big on spoilers and plot points, and I respect that. So, again, I didn't go past a certain point, but at the same time, I'm like, it's a great game. And there are other visual novels that are straight up horror, that I'll say this. I'd be more willing to play certain horror games, like Silent Hill sort of stuff, but, one, the sort of 3D stuff, honestly, I don't think my computer can handle. And some of the horror visual novels, I don't think I want to do any of those, because honestly, I think I would find them too scary, and I already don't sleep well as it is. So, I kind of need to sleep better, guys. So obviously I probably should avoid the horror genre altogether for the sake of my own well-being. Now, like I said, obviously, if you guys know a really cool visual, I don't mind if there's some horror elements. Like Steins Gate, I only did one part of that. I need to hop back to it sometime. It's a great story so far what I saw, and I've heard great things about it. But, I just haven't really focused on it. But like, if someone was like, hey, I watched the first part of Steins Gate, I gave it a thumbs up, and I'm like, hey, I'd like to see more. Well, okay, I'll try to focus a little bit on it. But even then, I might start to lose focus. So at that point, it's like, what is this amounting to at this point? Help Lunar D8 stay focused by liking the video. It's fucking hilarious. In all the dumbest and pathetic ways. I'm so stupid. But yeah, just I want game suggestions. Whether it's one, new mods that you would like to see on Isaac, or I wonder if there's mods available for any of the other games I already have, or with the mods I have 85 or so mods already on Isaac at the moment. I mean, there's that long list of challenges. So you can be like, hey, could you play that Retribution challenge? Could you play that Fiend Folio challenge? Or hey, can you just go to Delirium on a tornado siren in my area is going off. It goes off usually about every day at noon, which is a pain in the ass for somebody who works third shift. Actually, I think it actually stopped early. That's awesome. Thank you. Even though I'm not trying to sleep at the moment, it's annoying as fuck. Though I'll say this, a lot of times when it goes off for at least 60 seconds, if not a couple minutes. And some days it skips, and some days, like, I think they actually hit it the next hour. Like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. But there, it just went off for like 2 seconds and stopped. Thank you! Oh my god. Then again, I have other stuff I want to do. Like, I need to actually sit down. I've never played the tabletop version of Warhammer, but I like to just sit and read the books. Like, I'm looking over there at the Warhammer 40k Tyranids book, or the How to Survive Australia. And all joking aside, I might actually go visit Australia one day. Or Japan, or Germany, or England. That might be pretty cool. I don't know what would be interesting to actually visit in other countries, or how to do that. But then again, I'd have to wait till I'm, like, rich or something. So probably never. I work in a factory for Skynet. I build T-800s. Do need to go to sleep. But yeah, I think I'll make one more. I definitely want to do a first-person view of the Vampire Survivors thing with all these mods on. So I'll probably record that tomorrow. Sometime after I get off work tomorrow. Or tonight or whatever, technically. So I have to go to bed and go wake up, go to work tonight. But, so tomorrow after work, I'll record a video where I'm doing a first-person mode of Vampire Survivors with all these mods on. And like I said, maybe I'll add more mods in the future after that. But at least tomorrow's video will just be the mods that currently exist. And if I do more mods in the future, I might turn off all the current mods for the most part, except for like the quality of life stuff. And just that way I can show off the new mod so you can see what that mod is. Then again, I still haven't really fully showed like the improved backdrops on their own. Like, I have so many different mods going on that are doing different things. So it's very hard for anyone, even the developers of the mod, to probably pick out what's doing what. And even then, like, there's times when I did the normal playthrough where I'd use bombs to get through, because the glitching that occurs from having enemies from multiple different mod packs spawning at the same time, the room gets confused and doesn't understand that all the enemies are dead, so that the doors don't open. So then, one, I had to bomb to get through, but also that room's never cleared. So technically, it's impossible to actually beat the game without cheating. I mean, heck, we saw here with TM Trainer. Not only did it crash a lot easier than what TM Trainer is supposed to crash with, but, you know, TM Trainer didn't even function. I had to give myself TM Trainer and delete this challenge. So, and like, maybe one day I'll get Doom. Like, granted, Doom 2 is only $5, but I'm not going to pay the full price for that. Like, I know it at least regularly goes on sale for 60% off, so I could probably pick it up for like $1.80 or so, or something. I don't know. It's like $2 at that point. Either way, even if a game's like $5, if I can get it cheaper, I will. No sense paying full price for a Steam game unless it's a brand. Like I said, unless a game just came out on Steam and it's brand new, and even then you should at least get a 10% discount for buying it on release. But of course, a lot of AAA games don't do that. Like Street Fighter 6 when it comes out, I'm pretty sure you're not going to get a discount for buying it on the release day. But if you do, that's awesome. Then again, I wonder what kind of mods Street Fighter 6 would have. Though I imagine like the first mod to come out would be all characters fully naked, 200% more jiggle physics. And then everyone's like, what's Ryu doing? Oh god! The Tatsumaki kick! His cock is just flinging everywhere! Flip, 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 flip! It's like a fucking helicopter. Ken and the Shoryuken. Then, of course, everyone's favorites. Chun-Li, Sakura, Cammy, Poison, Juri. I think there's an Akira. I would never get anything done if I had tits. I would just be playing with my own boobs all the time. Then again, I'd probably be wearing... I'm just saying... I actually felt embarrassed about saying what I was going to say. Still going to say it anyway. I smack my own ass in the shower. So, if I had tits, I imagine I'd be smacking those in the shower too. Like I said, do you guys think Twitch would get upset at me? Like, granted, this wouldn't be possible even if I wanted to try to do it, because I don't think that even VTuber studios would be capable of it. Like, I don't think it's possible to give your VTuber model cock physics, can you? Can you give your cock jiggle physics in a VTuber model? One, can you? Is that a thing that's possible? If you had a VTuber model, can you give your cock jiggle physics? And two, would Twitch be okay with that? I mean, technically it's still clothed. It's just a long, hard, jiggly stick covered by whatever article of clothing VTuber has, like whether it's PJs or whatever. I'm just saying, would Twitch care about that? I mean, like, obviously, if it was naked, problem. But, I mean, if it's still clothing, with jiggle physics, still jiggle physics, I mean, would Twitch care if my cock had jiggle physics? I don't know. This has been your daily allowance of Lunar D8 talking random bullshit. And that's because that's what this channel is. It's just me talking about random shit. Whatever I fucking feel like talking about. I don't know. Has this been at all appealing to anyone? Has anyone out there actually enjoyed listening to my mad ramblings? I don't know. But yeah, just let me know if there's any cool games out there. Any genre. It could be a platformer, it could be a fun platformer, it could be a hard platformer, preferably leaning toward fun. I mean, it could be hard and fun. I'm just saying, like, here's the thing. Take the original Super Meat Boy. That was hard as fucking balls. But I played a shit ton of that game. I beat it. I 100%, well, not 100%. I beat all the worlds, including the Cotton Alley. I beat the game. It took a while, but I beat it. Granted, Part 3 was the first one I had an actual controller with. That made a big difference. I would definitely recommend Part 3 being really the best to look at. Maybe I'll include that in the playlist after this video. I don't know. I feel like I mentioned I should include a bunch of things, and I don't remember anything. I'll at least try to remember that one. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm just saying, one, if you want, it's always appreciated if you like the video, but then again, if you've listened this almost 2 hours in on this random video of me, the crazy guy, rambling incoherently about boring bullshit, you obviously must already like the video, so thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I'd like to hear from you in the comments, as far as if there's anything. Like, are there any particular games you want to see? Let me know. Like, if there are any games that you would like to see me play on Steam, let me know, and I'll at least put them on a wish list. I'll at least guarantee that if you tell me a game on Steam that you are interested in seeing me play, or you at least think would be fun for me to play, I will at least put it on the Steam wish list. I will go on Steam, I will look at it, I at least promise and guarantee that. You suggest a game to me, I will at least look at it at Steam, and I will at least wish list it, and I will at least comment back on your comment, provided I see your comment. Because I know sometimes I might get a comment on a video and I just never see it. But hopefully YouTube's getting better about that stuff. I don't know. At one point I had a big issue with it about a year or so ago. Someone was trying to comment stuff and it just wasn't showing up on my end for some reason. I was like, what the fuck? It's like my fucking channel's cursed. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm trying to make spooky noises. But I'm just saying, As long as I don't have any technical issues, and as long as I'm able to see it, one, I appreciate your comments. Or any nice things you might have to say. Or any suggestions as far as, like, hey, I'd like to see this game or that game, and so forth. But sorry, spaced out for a moment, kind of forgot what I was talking about. Give me a moment. Something about comments. I think with suggestions. I'm just saying, put a comment, I'll at least read it. As long as I feel I know a way to respond to it, I will. I mean, like if the video is just like the word great with an exclamation point, I'll be like, I really don't know how to, like, I guess that's a positive thing, but I don't know what I could add to that because they didn't give me any context. And even then, sometimes I might just like, even if it's like, hey, great job doing this one fight where you showed some sort of amount of skill dodging bullets in a bullet hell, like, I might just give a thumbs up and the little heart emoji thing that, you know, where the creator of the video can put like, this person likes that thing. But at that point, I'm like, I'm not sure if I'll post a comment response because I'm like, I'm not entirely sure what to respond with. But I mean, if I can, I will, I guess. I guess it just depends on, one, if I see the comment, and two, if I feel like responding. So, it's more like, hi, I would like to respond to everything, but I'm a dick and a son of a bitch ass. So, Lunar D8 is a fucking asshole. So, yeah. It was like, what's your excuse? I'm evil! Yeah. It's like, what's your excuse, Lunar D8, for not responding to a comment? I'm a horrible person! Or just tired and I was taking a nap and then got busy with shit. And I'm like, I'll do it later. Like, I still haven't listened to that voicemail on the phone. Kind of forgot about that. I'll do that after this video ends. Technically, I did say with everyone because I haven't got to the video end. So we'll get there. It's on the list of things to do. That contains like 400 other things that I can't remember as I'm clapping my hand into my knee and that fucking hurts. Ow! I don't know. Just like, main point I'm just saying is like, if you suggest a game on Steam, I will at least look at it. I will at least add it to the Steam wish list. And I will at least probably try to give some sort of comment on what I think about it. Now, as far as will I ever buy it? One, only if I'm interested in it. And two, only if it's on sale. I'm not paying full price for shit. I am not paying full price for things. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. The only way I would buy something full price is if it just came out and it was something that looked really awesome. I'm like, oh, I really want to play this on release day. But I'd have to like be really, really interested in the game. But like, it's the main thing with Super Meat Boy is this. The original Super Meat Boy was hard as balls, but it was fun, so I kept playing. Even though I was cussing so much, non-stop yelling and cussing and frustration. Same with Thumper and Jubilee and Resident Evil 7 and Perfect Apocalypse and Fight Crab and out of breath. Or Splasher. I cussed so much in that game. But it was fun. But then, of course, the second Super Meat Boy game, Super Meat Boy Forever. Granted, there's lots of games I've played one part of that I thought was very fun and very engaging and wasn't hard at all. And I just haven't got back to just because, you know, I just haven't got around to it. But Super Meat Boy Forever, I'm never going back to, ever. Because the movement felt so slow. It just wasn't any fun. At the end of the day, it's the main determining factor whether I play a game or not is that I just feel like doing it. Because, like, hey, there's some videos I've done where it really wasn't fun. I just felt the compulsive need to do it. So it's kind of like this, like, hey, in general, this Let's Player, Lunar D8, will play video games because it's fun. Or because he has a very obsessive personality and a very addictive personality, and he just felt the need to just do it. Kind of like, I went to floor 9,000 plus in Infinite Basements in The Binding of Isaac. That took me 2 months at least. Now, I'm not entirely certain because I'm not really sure on the memory on that, but it took me a lot of hours of me just casually listening to podcasts and Korn and System of a Down and Disturbed and Pantera and light novels by like Overlord and stuff. Yeah, it took forever. Same way I grinded up 9,000 plus deaths in a single level of Crash Bandicoot 4. And of course you can't really pause in the middle of that and save. So I do like, I think it was like 36 or 37 hours straight of me not sleeping, just killing Crash over and over again in the most fast, expedient way I could, while listening to like Korn and various other types of music. My phone's ringing again. I really should try to pay attention to like the one thing was said unavailable, so it's not like it had that. It was probably a telemarketer because I've been getting a lot of telemarketer calls, so that's kind of annoying. Anyway, so I guess this is my sign that I should just end the video, and I've rambled enough. If you stayed with me through this, I greatly appreciate it. I would say I hope that you had some kind of enjoyment listening to me talk, but honestly, I know that's fucking bullshit. Like, I know there's no possibility that anyone actually enjoyed listening to this. Or that anyone even will listen to this at all. But heck, if you listen to this, thank you. And if you actually enjoyed listening to this, then super duper thank you. But yeah, just, are there certain challenges you want to see me try on Isaac? Are there other mods? And more importantly are there other games, whether it's games that I've already started you want to see me recontinue, or are there games that you think would be awesome to hop into, that would be games I've never played before, that would be just really cool? Would you like to see a Let's Play of Song of Memories, or Date Alive, Rio Reincarnation? Provided, you know, YouTube and the game developers are also okay with it. Because, of course, if they're not okay with it, then I can't do it. But if they are okay with it, I mean, would you guys like to see that? Are there other visual novels that... And again, if it does get to the point that it's outright hentai or nudity or gets too graphic, I mean, I might have to edit things, and I don't like doing that, you know, in order for it to be suitable for YouTube. And, of course, if it requires too much editing, then I'm just not going to post it to YouTube because I really don't know how to edit things, and my attempts are terrible. But yeah, I really like video games. I really like anime. I really like music. I really like art. I really like reading. I mean, I'm the kind of person I'll sit and read the Bible for hours, or read Warhammer books for hours, or read Homer and the Iliad and Shakespeare, or the Canterbury Tales. And granted, I've tried to do a little bit of Edgar Allan Poe and stuff, like the Constitution, all that stuff for videos, but really that was just more so me putting it out there as an idea. Of course, if you want me to try to continue actually reading that stuff, heck, at one point I started trying to read Berserk Gluttony. And granted, I have 7 volumes of it, I think, at the moment. And I've read them myself, but I just sort of casually read a little bit for videos. But I mean, if people wanted me to try to read it, I guess I could try, but again, limited time, and I tend to jump around a lot, so I promise nothing. This channel has no professionalism or consistency. The only thing consistent is the lack of professionalism. At no point will I ever get better at doing anything. At no point will anything improve. This is just a channel where some dorky internet weeb plays video games and talks about anime. And it's not like I even have interesting opinions. I just have opinions. It's just what I think and feel. That's it. It's just me being me. Hell, that's really the main point of this channel. It's just me being able to talk without a filter and just talk about whatever. Without thinking about anything and just be like, I'm just having a conversation with the void. If you guys happen to be in the void also listening to me, well, thanks for hanging out. And I hope you guys get a better night's sleep than I do. Bye.